find your lack of faith disturbing.
Gotcha!
Smashmouth Footballers. Introducing Nic Tate, Joe Caldero, Chad Young, Smashmouth Footballers.
Hey, welcome to Smashmouth Footballers. I'm Nic Tate.
And I'm the Chadillac.
And guys, today Joe, he just can't make it, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yeah, he's grieving the death of Ace Frehley, and he went and sacrificed his whole arm for tattoos in his name. So you got us two. We have got week 7. We've already talked about 2 teams on the bye. We had a tremendous game of fantasy points and tacklings. Our Broderick Jones tackling old Aaron Rodgers in the end zone.
You saw that?
He was a little mad. He was a little upset about that. Fantasy freaks. We got matchup play against Logic. We had to talk about injuries because they're piling up. You got Cook on bye. You have King Henry on bye. So we're here to tell you who to start, who to sit, and how to hopefully not ruin your Sunday.
No, we're going to get it in there, guys. We're going to give you some great information, give you some statistics, and hopefully you will be coming out ahead in your league.
Yeah, so 9 o'clock in the morning, once again, we have a game in London. It's where the Jaguars' second home. Both teams 4-2 against the Rams. I see the fantasy darling everybody keeps talking about, and Joe brought it up too, Travis Hunter. They're getting him more involved. Liam Cohen said that it's a point to, but he's not seeing the end zone, and I don't see him getting in the end zone again this week.
Well, here's one of the things I've noticed about these overseas games. The scores are 90% of the time low.
Yeah, it's the travel and all that. A couple of takes that I have from the game is obviously Puka Nacua is out, so Devonte Adams is going to eat.
Yeah,
I don't know who the number 2 is going to be. Probably Tutu Atwell. Whoever the number 2 is in that Rams offense usually does good in those games, but they're in London, so I don't trust it. I don't know if you.
No, the only ones I trust on that team are Kairean Williams and Devonte Adams.
Yeah, Kairean Williams. You have to play him. He's been a top 12 running back the past 2 weeks. The Jaguars, I think, have got involved. I don't think. Look, I know you have to play him, but I don't see ETN having a good game. The Rams are only giving him like 3.2 yards per rush. So, I mean, it's a sketch play for me. I don't think he's more of a flex. I definitely play Brian Thomas Jr. Brian Thomas Jr. has been seeing 6 targets a game. And the past 2 games, he has been more dependable. I know he's not been exactly productive where you drafted him, but I think it's starting to come on. And actually, a sleeper pick for me at quarterback is going to be Trevor Lawrence, because the Rams are giving up a lot of yards to rushing quarterbacks, and Trevor Lawrence can get out the pocket and go. So, I mean,
unless he falls down.
Yeah, unless he falls. He still finds a way in the end zone if he falls down. So,
that boy fell twice in that one game and still got in the end zone.
Yeah, so look, I mean, obviously, I think you have to play him, but I'm definitely playing Brian Thomas Jr. They're getting him more involved now. 6 targets. He's starting to catch the ball a little bit better. If you do need a quarterback, hey, listen, I have no problem playing T-Law this game. I play Stafford. I play Kairean Williams, and I definitely look. I'm going all in on Devonte Adams this week.
Oh yeah, Devonte Adams is a definite win for me.
Yeah, and I mean, look, that's just they're gonna eat. I think Tutu Atwell is the one who gets involved if you got to take a flyer on that. But aside from that, I don't have much else. I think the Rams going to win this game. Surprisingly, I really think Jacksonville is a great story this year at 4-2, but I think they fall 4-3.
I'd love to see Travis Hunter getting in there, but I don't trust him for fantasy value at this time. But just watching him play, you just kind of hope that, you know what, you guys give that guy a little more love.
Yeah, I mean, they said they were going to get him more involved, and I believe in it. I'm just waiting another week still.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next game. Saints-Bears.
Saints-Bears. Here we go. Caleb Williams is definitely a start this week. The Saints are just giving away too many yards. I mean, on the ground. I have to talk about something, though, that's actually kind of surprising me. I thought the Saints were going to give Alvin Kamara less touches as they go forward because Kendra Miller was going. But last week it was a target share 12-8 where Kamara had more touches, and Alvin Kamara has 109 touches. That's the 11th best as running backs going forward. So he's right above Tony Pollard. So Alvin Kamara, for what it's worth, the Saints said he's not going to trade him. The Saints offense.
He's refusing to make a trade.
He says it. He said he'll go drink pina coladas.
Yeah,
I'll retire before I leave. So he's still involved, and especially in the passing game. So you have to play Kamara, I assume. And I think if you're going to play Kamara, look, I play Swift, but I play him as a flex because the Saints have been surprisingly tough against the rush. But they're letting passers throw all over them. It's that young secondary. Alontae Taylor struggled last week against May, and they're not giving up passes to tight ends. So I don't play Colston Loveland into them, but Rome Odunze. It's gonna be Caleb Williams. You're gonna play Rome Odunze, and if you got the Saints, I play Kamara. Joan Johnson, I thought, was a sneaky pick last week, and I thought they were going to get involved against New England, who gave up a lot of receptions to tight ends, but he didn't. He fumbled. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I mean, if you want to take a flyer, I think they have to get Taysom Hill involved in the red zone to score touchdowns because the Saints would have a better record if their efficiency in the red zone was better. So I think you may want to take a flyer on Taysom Hill this week. I don't trust Olave. I don't trust Olave at all. I know he's had, targets, and I know he's going up, but he's missing too many passes. He missed a touchdown off his hands last week, and until he can do something, I don't like it. I mean, with Garrett Wilson's out, Deebo Samuels and Mike Evans might be coming back healthy, and there's just too many other options. Parker Washington's out there catching the ball for the Jaguars. And look, I take Hunter. I take Travis Hunter over Olave at this point. So.
Well, I'm telling you like this. So Dunze's my guy on this one. He gets an average. So let's go down the list. What he's got in the last couple of games. Last week he had the lowest targets of 5 for the game, but the rest of the weeks he had 8, 7, 11, and 9. So even if he catches most of his targets, you're going to be somewhere between 7 to 10 points, plus his yardage, plus his touchdowns. Last week was the only week he didn't get a touchdown, so he's probably going to fall back into the game plan of getting another touchdown next week. So I'm all in on Doomsday on this game. I don't pick anybody on the Saints, even Kamara. Kamara only has 1 touchdown for the year. I don't feel like, even if he does get a touchdown this week, it's not something that I want to risk on trying to win my fantasy league.
Yeah, the Saints are so PPR dependent. That's why Chris Olave is my wide receiver 27.
Yeah.
I think, I got people behind him that are look, Jordan Addison.
And I love Kamara. Just that there's no fantasy value this year with him, and the team is struggling. Hopefully, they start to make some changes, especially since they're looking at long-term holding him. Because, that's the only way he's going to get any love if the team gets a little better.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I would get. What's the next game?
Dolphins Browns.
I love this game for fantasy points. As far as. So my start of the week is, and I got him as running back 3, Quinshon Judkins. I think Quinshon Judkins is just going to rip through him. Look at he had a rough outing last week, but this is going to be better. Look, 383 rush yards. He's getting 76 yards a game, 4.6 rush average, 2 touchdowns. I think he's going to tear him up. Look at what Kamani Vidal did him against him. And then Rico Dowdle, 238 yards and a touchdown. Breece Hall had 111. James Cook had 118 yards for a touchdown.
So everybody's getting 100.
Yeah, and the Quinshon Judkins next man up. I think he's going to go eat this week. I don't like... Look, as great of a week that we had against Devin Two Chains had last week, he's going against the number 2 rush defense in the league, and Cleveland's defense is for real. In this game, I love Judkins. I love Harold Fannon. Njoku's out. He's injured, and he had 10 targets, 8 receptions. He's going to continue. We all know rookie quarterbacks love to lean on the tight end in the run game, and this is what we're going to see right here. Miami's defense is reeling. Tua only had 6 fantasy points last week. I don't start him. I don't touch him. He come out talking about people letting him show up. I just don't like anybody for Miami. I just don't like anybody from Miami again. I mean, this is such a tough matchup. I mean, Cleveland's amazing, right? Like, their defense is. And I'm not going to be surprised if Cleveland just runs away with this game.
Here's what's really funny is that Miami struggled the first part of the year. They put up a great fight against the Bills, and then everything just phased out.
Yeah.
It's weird, especially with all the talent they got on their team. But, yeah, I played Jalen Waddle. I'm definitely doing that. Darren Waller. I would probably play A-Chain because of where I drafted him, even though he's probably not going to give me that great value this week. Judkins is definitely a play for me, but I don't play anybody else on the Browns other than that, other than their defense.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I feel the same way. I play Fannon. I have to play Fannon.
You got a thing on Fannon, boy.
I mean, look, he's good. Like top 10 fantasy. I mean, tight end. I mean, look, you here with the girl that got you there, right? So
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one. We got the Pats and the Titans.
Okay. Well, here we go. Pats, Titans. This is
I think this is a runaway Drake May game.
Drake May looks really good throwing out the pocket.
He's done fell into his groove, man.
Yeah, and the Titans, I don't know I mean, Mike McCoy's going to be the new new coach. They fired Callahan. I don't know. The Titans can't convert on third down. I don't play Cam Ward. It's a new offense. I don't know if I stream anybody. I think Taj Spears finally gets more involved because of the new coach and new offense. It's not going to be a new offensive scheme, but it's going to be new coaching. I think they're going to try to lean on the run, try to throw it to the running back, something they didn't do the first 6 games. Drake May could throw for 4 touchdown passes, but, I mean, he could. I mean, I'm not even lying about that. Ramondre Stevenson, you probably play him. I don't know if I play Trayvon Henderson. I don't know what to expect with the new coaching staff of the Titans, but I do think that Taj Spears, keep an eye on him. He's still available in a lot of leagues. We told you about him last week. Go pick him up. Now a new coach. I think they're talking about getting running back more involved in the passing game, and with that, you're looking at Taj Spears. And Pollard was right underneath Alvin Kamara in touches, but he was not very efficient, so that's more reason for Taj Spears to get more involved. I surprisingly do not like Hunter Henry in this game. The Titans do one thing good, and they shut down tight ends. So I don't like it. Kayshon Boutte just has come up more clutch than anything. Apologize about that. I'm getting excited over here. And I don't know. Stephon Diggs had a big game 2 weeks ago, but it seems more to me that Kayshon Boutte seems to be the guy they look for on clutch third downs.
So Stephon Diggs has got the most receptions on the team for 32 receptions, 387 yards. I'm with you, though. The consistency is so far off, but for this, the only person I play is Drake May.
Really? Yeah, I play Ramondre.
I think you fall into this game with the fact that you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where Tennessee just can't produce. I mean, Tony Pollard's got 2 touchdowns for the year on 92 carries, 362 yards. Calvin Ridley's got no touchdowns, 16 receptions, 290 yards. There's just nothing happening. I'm not saying that it won't change with the new coaching staff. I don't feel like that's an overnight change that the team can make. And again, what you're talking about with the receivers, the tight ends, everything else, I think Drake May gets it to people. You just don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. Like, you know, and for what it's worth, I know that Ramondre Stevens has had pretty good games, right? But he's not in, like, the top 24 of touches. So, like, that's just how efficient he's been. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we still got Amari and Hampton in there, and you still got Bucky Irvin, who's been hurt, but Rico Dowdle's didn't come in there. Ramondre he's not in there yet, and that's how efficient he has been. So I don't see a world where you can't at least put him in a flex, because I mean I think Drake made those for 3 or 4.
Let's him run the ball.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's my predictions for that game. Yeah,
and I think Patriots run away with this one.
I do too. Yeah, the new coaching staff and all that, they might light a fire, but it usually never works out.
Not this early. All right,
Yep.
guys, we're going into the Raiders-Chiefs.
Okay. Well,
What does Pat Mahomes do now, Joe?
yeah.
Oh, God. That boy has a grudge.
It's just hate and discontent.
I'm telling you. Somebody pissed in his cornflakes.
Yeah. Rashid Rice comes back. This is a great matchup for Rashid Rice to come back. And as soon as Rashid Rice gets in the game, he's going to be in my fantasy lineup. I know Xavier Worthy is the darling, but Rashid Rice is the better wide receiver. So I play Rashid Rice, obviously. I mean, you can play Xavier Worthy. I'll play them both. I mean, this is such a good matchup. The Raiders are just letting everybody score all over them. I don't trust any of the running backs for the Chiefs. I mean, we saw Smith. Isaiah Pacheco hasn't really done too much this year. I play Kelsey. I mean,
Hunt hasn't done nothing.
No. Kareem Hunt hasn't done anything. I don't play any of those guys. It's really a shame, too, because you'd think a running back in that high-scoring offense would
make a change.
Yeah, but it doesn't. And listen, you have to play Ashton Janty. Ashton Janty is third in the NFL in touches, so he's starting to come on more and more strong. He's running the ball stronger. He's not coming down as hard. He's breaking tackles. So I play Janty in this. I play Brock Bowers is not. He's out. So I'm trying to find somebody to stream, and that's why I'm looking towards Harold Fannon maybe.
Guess who has the most rushing yards on their team?
By all means, please tell me.
Pat Mahomes.
Oh, I know it. It's
222 rushing yards, 38 carries, and 4 touchdowns. He outrushes his own running backs.
Yeah, their run game's so anemic over there, and it's terrible because it should be so much better.
Yeah,
look at their record, right? They're probably the best team with that record. But man, if they had a running game,
where did it go? Pacheco used to be some value. Hunt used to be value, and then it's gone.
It's gone. I mean, they're 3-3. If they had a running game, they would
actually be better.
They would be so much better,
man.
Yeah, and I don't know. Do you see? I mean, the Raiders are terrible. Do you think Pacheco or Hunt could get 60 yards? Do you think they can get over?
They could. I don't know if they will.
I don't.
I'm thinking of Pacheco from last year before he got hurt. It seems that injury really went a long way and has hindered him from playing football.
Yeah, and in the middle of all this Raiders just being a sieve on defense, Janty is, like we said, he's third in touches, and it's after contact. He's averaging 3 yards per rush after contact. That's fifth. So Ashton Janty all of a sudden has become good,
Well, he was already good. He just had to, figure out the new play scheme and get some love, and that's really good to see because you wanted someone who had so much talent coming out of college with so much promise actually be able to fit into an offense where he can play. And then they changed up so many things about his running style that you were like, man, they're going to screw this guy over. And maybe now he's starting to flow a little bit.
Yeah, and we heard Pete Carroll last week. He had gotten to Chip Kelly about play calling. Maybe it's made some more sense since week 3. I mean, fourth in rushing yard, 343 yards. I think that's the story of this game, and Rashid Rice coming back. With Brock Bowers out, you could play Mayer. I don't. I look at better tight ends to play flex over this. Like Harold Fannon, not Strange, as we talked about that. I wouldn't have mentioned him. But look, Tyler Warren, for what it's worth, Tyler Warren, if you drafted him and you thought that, you got to be so happy when going into that, tight ends that, people took on a bench somehow. Tyler Warren seems to be the belle of the ball that you've been able to plug in for, an injury to, your Samuel Porta or your Trey McBride or, look, Bowers. People have put Tyler Warren in, and he's outperformed a Samuel Porta and stuff, so... when we get in
Colts
when we get into that Colts game, we have to talk about this because you're looking for tight ends and look, Ferguson, Tyler Warren, it's become that hole where if we can sneak somebody in and get top 10 fantasy value out of them, you're probably going to win your week.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, so who wins?
Chiefs.
All
Chiefs
day
win
long.
all day. Yeah.
Rashid Rice coming on back. Pat Mahomes, find a new love.
If you need a flyer, I do think there's a potential for Isaac Pacheco to run over 60 yards. You might get 12 fantasy points out of him this week. If there's any week you can get something out of him,
don't do it.
But I wouldn't play him.
That's it. All right, Eagles Vikings.
Okay, this game right here is going to be the game where I don't trust any of these wide receivers. I told you that I had Jordan Addison, wide receiver 25. That's because I just don't look. AJ Brown, I can't play him. Look, for what it's worth, the Vikings are amazing against pass. They don't let teams pass on them. They do not let teams pass on them.
Well, thank goodness that Jalen Hurts don't pass much.
Yeah, he doesn't pass.
AJ Brown don't catch much.
We've had to address this. We've addressed this so many times. And if you got AJ Brown, I guess you have to play him, but I don't. Sit him. Yeah, I take a flyer off of one of these wide receivers in this in the Raiders game before I play AJ Brown.
Yep.
I just don't trust him. And the same thing with DeVonta Smith. I can't trust him. The only wide receiver I trust in this game is Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's the only wide receiver, and I think he's going to have a tough outing.
He is. I mean, just look at the numbers for the year. He's got 449 yards. That's pretty decent, but he's only had 29 receptions.
It's the lowest since his rookie year.
Yeah.
It's his lowest since his rookie year.
He's only got one touchdown for the year.
Yeah, Quan is going to be your play, and also Jordan Mason coming off that bye. He's rested. I think we've already assumed that he's taking that job. So I love Jordan Mason this week.
I do too. I think it's Saquon Barkley for me. And I also think Jordan Mason, Justin Jefferson. I really don't see much more action there for me to play.
No, people want to stream Hawkinson, and I think Hawkinson's going to struggle this week as well. Because, if you can't get Justin Jefferson the ball, you have a hard time getting.
The quarterback issues here in the Vikings team is just not in Minnesota. Is just not what you want. And if, like you're saying, if we only got 29 targets of Justin Jefferson, you're not going to win your game anyway.
No, and Hawkinson's been for where you drafted him, he's been struggling all. He only had one good fantasy game this year, and I don't think against this Eagles defense it gets any better. So
no,
I think we're both on same par about that game.
Now, who wins the game?
Oh man, I think the Vikings will win this game.
I think the Vikings will win.
I think the Vikings will win this game. Look. Justin Hurts, he's been able to find games, but they're reeling. They're losing. They've lost back-to-back, and they had that offensive meeting. I thought they were going to get going after that, and they got worse. So,
we're looking at the matchup predictor going 51.3% Vikings, Philly 48.3%. It's almost 50-50, guys. It's a coin toss.
It's a coin toss. I think the Vikings are right now just the better team. And
wow.
I do.
Wow.
They're reeling. They can't win. They've lost 2 in a row. If they lose 3, Philly might implode.
Oh
no cheesesteaks for anybody.
No cheesesteaks. All right, guys, let's go up to the Panthers-Jets. This is a game that you don't know who's going to win. You don't even know if they're going to make points.
Oh, I know who's going to win. The Panthers should win this.
They should, huh?
Yeah, Rico Dowdle is in the top 24 now as touches. He's had 200-yard games, two 200-yard games. It's going to be a little tough matchup because the Jets are somewhat decent against the run, but what world can you sit Rico Dowdle right now?
Not at all, guys.
Chuba Hubbard's supposed to come back. I don't think it matters.
No.
I don't think it matters.
I would sit Chuba this week because Rico, if he has to have a timeshare, he's going to get the larger portion.
Yeah, you cannot sit Rico Dowdle right now. He is on fire.
And their team is winning.
Their team is winning. They look good. Dave Canales has got something cooking over there right now. Ted McMillan, you have to play the rookie. I'm starting Ted McMillan. I am not taking him out of my lineup.
Rico Dowdle, 427 yards, 81 carries, and 2 touchdowns, and he didn't get no love but like 3 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Wow.
Look, I thought that was all.
Check this out. Breece Hall, 410 yards, 88 carries. He's played all year.
Yeah, Breece Hall is going to be. Look, he struggled last week, but that was a matchup more than anything. That was. I think Breece Hall gets it going this week. He is actually one of my starts this week. Breece Hall is. My
point on that was that Dowdle has more fantasy value right now playing less games.
Oh, definitely.
So
I mean, yeah, and look, that Jets. Oh my God, the Jets are a dumpster fire.
Man,
They're talking about firing Aaron Glenn already, and I'm like, man, I don't know.
I mean, look at it though. They started off the first week like something was there, and then it just phased out.
Yeah, it's they're already talking about it. Like the Saints got lucky when they avoided that dumpster fire of hiring Aaron Glenn. I
don't know. There's still dumpster fire down there too.
Yeah, Justin Fields. I don't touch he was sacked 9 times last game. Do not touch Justin Fields. He's 29th. I don't know. Garrett Wilson's so good, but he's going to be out. They're talking about.
Yeah, he says he's doubtful.
Yeah. Look, Ted McMillan on first downs. That's who they're looking at. 22. He's leading all rookies with reception, so you got to play him. Rico Dowdle. I mean, this is just going to be,
Panthers all day, guys.
Yeah, and they're talking about Jalen Coker coming, and Jalen Coker may play. Look, if you want to stream somebody and put them in the flex, if you need a wide receiver, let's say like you got Jordan Addison, I may play Jalen Coker over Jordan Addison. I may play Jalen Coker over Chris Olave. Like, I know it's a bold take right now, but look, I think he has a chance to catch a touchdown. Where like I don't see Jordan Addison catching a touchdown. I don't see Chris Olave catching a touchdown. So if you're in a standard league, you might want to stream that. You may want to look at that. And Mason Taylor, for all the talent in the world, had 1 reception last week. We knew it was going to be hard setup, and I said go get him. But I don't look. If you're getting sacked 9 times and you can't throw the ball, Justin Fields.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't play.
Hey, it's a magical world out there where you may have an amazing player and you think he has all the love in the world. But if the ball isn't thrown to him, it don't matter.
Yeah, I like Breece Hall this week as a stream. I think he sees the end zone. There's a world where I take Jalen Coker over some wide receivers that may not be in the 30, especially in a standard league. And I play Ted McMillan. You have to. I mean, you have to go with the hand that's hot right now. You got to play Rico Dowdle. So
let's talk about a game that we can play players with.
Boy, by all means.
Let's go Giants Broncos.
Oh, well. Do you think Cam can do anything? Do you think CTE can do anything against the Broncos? You think so?
So I read an article the other day where his mom was talking about how he prepared for the NFL by running into telephone poles.
Yeah, I saw it too.
That's ridiculous.
It's insane, man. The
juggernaut.
Yeah.
Scatterboo.
The juggernaut, yeah. He's a Tweedledee and CTE.
Man.
I sit Tweedledee. I don't think Jackson Dart does too much against this Broncos defense. I also have seen a world where Bo Nix probably gets sacked 4 or 5 times against this great defensive line.
Man, they're killing it, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man. So if Jackson Dart's going to have to run the ball, Cam Scatterboo's going to have to run the ball, I just don't see too many points. I don't see too many points coming out of New York this game. Denver, who I thought was going to have a great matchup last week, just struggled between Sutton, and I thought Troy Franklin was going to go off, and he had minus points. So I think Cortland Sutton bounces back. I think he has a touchdown this game. I really do like what J.K. Dobbins is doing. J.K. Dobbins, he has 97 touches on the year.
That's coming back, baby.
Yeah, that's the 16th most in running backs this year, and they got R.J. Harvey more involved, but he's not being as productive as J.K. Dobbins, and Sean Payton seems to like it. So I play J.K. Dobbins too. I mean, 16 touches. Oh my gosh, you got to. I understand if you want to play Cam Scatterboo. Maybe you put him in a flex. Maybe you have to, but I don't. I like Cam Scatterboo more than I like Kenneth Walker this week. I'll tell you that much. But I don't see too many points coming out of this New York Giants offense against this great defense. No. I play Cortland Sutton. I play J.K. Dobbins. I play the Giants defense. I play the Broncos defense.
I'm a old Cam Scatterboo and Wandale Robinson play. I think he does really good.
Okay.
J.K. Dobbins, definitely. Sutton, definitely. Bo Nix, definitely.
Okay.
And I'm kind of sad after that.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, these defenses definitely, but this is going to be a low-scoring game. Both teams are really, really good in the defense, and, I mean, Bo Nix is struggling, and there's a lot of talk about that. Where do they go from here? The over-under is on like 40 points, so we're not looking at any fantasy value whatsoever unless some magical happens and both teams just break out.
Yeah, I mean, Cortland Sutton had 2.7 fantasy points last week. That's not going to happen. Sauce Gardner was on him. That's part of the reason I like Troy Franklin last week, and it just didn't happen.
And if you look at it right now, they're giving Denver almost 8 points to give up, which means Vegas is looking at Denver scoring the most of the points. So Giants, I mean, Scatterboo is him and Wan'Dale Robinson is about all I see. And Wan'Dale Robinson just for PPR.
Yeah, he's got a tough matchup against him, but I mean, hey, you like it. I mean, there's a lot of worse plays. Like we talked about the Philadelphia game and the Vikings game, and I'll tell you what, I don't. Besides Justin Jefferson, all those great wide receivers, I think they're all going to get shut down.
You play Hurts on that one, but you play him in a standard league. That tush push, man, that is changing the way those value points go for that team.
Yeah.
All right, so who do we think wins?
Listen, man, a lot of experts have picked the Giants to upset them, even though Denver's a 65.2% favorite. I think Denver wins it. Their defense is amazing.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the one that should be on fire, Colts, Chargers.
This is going to be a fantasy bonanza, if you ask me.
I agree.
Look, I've already talked about Tyler Warren. Look, he should be your play every week. Listen, the only thing that I do not like right now is I don't like Kamani Vidal in this game. But let me tell you something. I play all the wide receivers for the Chargers. I play them all. Wow. I play all three of them. I play Ladd. I play Keenan Allen. I play Johnson. I play in the Colts. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's number 2 fantasy.
He is awesome.
Yeah, he's a fantasy running back. He's got 134 touches, only number 2, only minus Christian McCaffrey, who has 42 receptions this year. So you have to play Jonathan Taylor.
You'd be stupid to.
Yeah. I'm kind of a little worried. Listen, I'm a little worried about Michael Pittman in this game, but I like Michael Pittman more than I like other wide receivers. So, look, besides one game, Michael Pittman's been getting in the end zone. I'm a little worried about this Chargers defense. I'm not going to lie. Like Derwin James and them. But, look, the potential for this to be a high-scoring game.
It's coming.
Yeah.
This is going to be going.
Yeah. So, this is why I like this. I like Daniel Jones. I play Daniel Jones. I definitely play Herbert. Herbert's such a good start this week. That's such a good,
matchup. Yeah. And then in talking about throwing the ball, he's going to throw the ball more than anything right now.
Yeah. Look, Kamani Vidal, look, he had a great game, but that was against the Dolphins last week. This is a different defense. I don't think he rushes the ball. He maybe catches a few passes out the backfield. But, look, the Colts pass rushing has been great. The Chargers have been passing the ball over the yard. The Colts have found a way to get the ball going. Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman. I think there's going to be some shots in the end zone to him. That's why. I'm not predicting him to have 10 reception, 8 reception because that ain't his game. But I think he does find my hope is that he finds the end zone, which is why I got him higher than a lot of experts on Fantasy Pros and all that. Now I am a little worried about him, but I do see a world where he finds the end zone. So that's my take. Please, I want a world where people picked up Kamani Vidal and he becomes that guy because we saw what Omarion Hampton was doing, but it's just not going to be this game. No. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Yep.
All right, so who wins?
Oh, this game, I think the Chargers are going to win this game.
Oh, I'm on the Colts side.
Okay. I think he's going to be.
I think the Colts, man. Daniel Jones is really showing himself this year. He's taken over this team. This team's revitalized. It's just really good to see that them play like that.
Yeah, look, Dane Tyken, I've always thought he was a great offensive mind. And with Richardson, I had my worries. I was like, maybe I didn't see this. Well, Daniel Jones come in and he looks like a stud. And Jonathan Taylor may be the best running back in the NFL.
That's it.
Yeah.
At least this year.
Yeah.
Because Derrick Henry's fumbling.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And struggling.
So let's talk about a game that's going to score you some fantasy points that is going to be nuts. Commanders, Cowboys.
So looking forward to this game. Dak is my number 1 quarterback this week. Look,
He's back to the old deck.
Look, he is on fire. This game right here is just going to be fun to watch. I just look. Even everybody's going to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Like my number 4 running back is Devonte Williams. Like Devonte Williams is getting these touches. Like he is going to. Everybody's going to be involved. And when I say that, like Devonte Williams, like Ferguson's going to get involved. Like it's.
Everybody's playing, guys.
Pickens, you got to have. I mean, you got to go Pickens. Look, Pickens. Did you see what Pickens caught the 38-yard? Leaped over the guy. Looked like a stud, man. Like
got that catch.
Yeah, I mean, look. I just wanted to talk about this game. Like Prescott is the 3rd highest passing grade in Pro Football Focus. He's going against the Commanders, who cannot stop a thing right now. The stats, look, CD, he's been out, but he 12.1 ADOT. George Pickens 14.8 ADOT is higher than CD Lamb's, and Jake Ferguson's 5.9. Like, play him. You have to play him, right? Like,
play them all.
And Debo, like, look at this. Hey, PPR yards per reception run 1.97 yards. He's bounced back. He's finding the end zone. Look, and Zach Ertz. You think Zach Ertz is not a play? 73.7%. Yep, 7.1 ADOT, 13.3 air yards, 15.3 target share, 15 receptions, 133 receiving yards, three touchdowns. Okay, and through week 7, that's a big number for a tight end. Like you have to play him. Like this, like we're naming these players why? Because they are going out. Terry McLaurin is obviously not going to play in this game, so you stream these guys even more.
Yeah, Krosky Merritt,
play him. You know, Javonte Williams, play him. You know, play
Jaden
all day.
Daniels,
play him all day. This is going to be such a fun game to watch.
This is going to be a on fire passing, throwing, running game. This should be everything you can imagine.
And these teams hate each other. Dallas, Washington. This is that NFC East. Like everybody wants to talk about the Eagles and rivalries and stuff like that, throwing batteries at Santa Claus. These teams hate each other more than any other series. So this is going to be fun. Both these offenses can score. Both these defenses are sieves. Start them.
That's it. Who wins?
Dallas.
Okay.
I think Dallas is. It's just Dak is my number 1 quarterback. Dak can't be stopped right now.
Oh, he can be. We'll see what happens, though.
Okay.
It's probably not going to be this week, though.
No.
All right, Packers-Cardinals.
Well,
Packers run away with it.
Well, we saw that everybody can throw in the Cardinals. We don't know who's going to start at quarterback for the gut. It didn't look like Kyler is going to be back. We don't know for sure yet, but
it ain't looking good.
And and then you have Marvin Harrison Jr. who's been out. Greg Dortch, Joe brought it up. Greg Dortch, who do you play? Do you trust Greg Dortch? I don't know. I can't play him. I mean, if you want to take a flyer, I guess on one of those other.
My list is really short right now with this whole deal. Trey McBride.
That's it.
Okay.
That's what I got. Michael Carter, do you touch him?
No.
I have to play him in a league.
Man, I mean, you're streaming him. I'm telling you right now. And then after last week's debacle, I mean, you really don't know who's running the ball on this team no more. I think they're pulling people out of the stands to run the ball.
DeMarcado had a chance, and then he just threw the ball away at the 1, and you got Michael Carter. And, I mean, look, we know he didn't get involved much last week, but I assume he may. I feel bad. I have to play him in a flex.
Man.
I'm in a bad shape, man.
That's a bad spot.
It's a bad spot.
Packers-wise, I only played Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, and Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft is such a good stream this week.
Man.
Tucker Kraft is such a good stream. And the Cardinals, I mean, look, they scored a lot of points with a backup quarterback last week. That's hit or miss, but I don't know if you get that kind of offense. I mean, look at this Packers defense. It's amazing.
That's what I was about to say.
It is Packers
I'm
defense. I'm
going to take their defense this week. Man.
Yeah, me too. And I listen, I do like Matthew Golden. I think Matthew Golden's getting more involved. I think Matthew Golden has about 12 to 15 fantasy points this week. They're throwing the ball deep. I like it. And they take a shot to Matthew Golden. That connection, I've been saying it for 2 weeks. It's going to be 3 weeks. That connection is going to get stronger and stronger. I stream him. I stream in best ball leagues for sure, but like I said, I have to play Michael Carter in one league. I hate that. But Matthew Golden, I've consistently played him in my flex, and it's been pretty good for me going forward. So I play that.
Packers win, guys.
Yeah, Packers win this. Yeah,
All day.
Yep.
All right. Last game, guys. That 7:20 game. Falcons 49ers.
Falcons 49ers. Okay. Well. Can the 49ers stop Bjon Robinson?
No.
Outside zone? No. Bjon Robinson's outside zone.
Make sure you said Bjon.
Yeah.
No.
No. And McCaffrey has 43 receptions, and he's a PPR machine.
He's on fire.
Yes, you have to play
He's
him.
back, guys. The great white flash is back.
Yeah, he is back. I guess the story behind the 49ers is it didn't matter who's hurt or how bad they are hurt. Somebody steps up and they produce fantasy-wise. And look, I don't know if you...
McCaffrey got his first rushing touchdown last week of the year, even though he's got 4 touchdowns.
He's just catching the ball. He had 43 reception or something like that? I mean,
he's the highest receiver on their team.
Yes, I know. And it's, look.
Honestly, he's won a couple points away from just playing quarterback, too.
Yeah. Do you take Tunges? Do you play Tunges?
No.
You don't fly Tunges?
No. There's too many options out there. Why would I do that?
I don't know. A lot of people are taking Tunges in a sleeper.
Good, though.
Mac Jones, yeah. Everybody who goes to San Francisco backs up, revives their career. And that's the same with Mac Jones. I
mean, I don't need none of these guys for my fantasy league because they're not going to give me those values that I need. But, because I've got Dak in one league. I've got Jaden Daniels in the same league. I got both of them. I got Bo Nix. I'd rather play Bo Nix than Jones. So, I mean, there's no reason to really kind of touch these teams as far as quarterback goes. But if you have to, definitely Jones if you have to.
We have John Jennings. Yeah, I mean, is he coming back? Is he not coming back? This injury report's been like this. Pearsall, is he coming back? Is he not coming back? We thought they were coming back last week. Guess what? They didn't come back. It's hit or miss over there. If they don't, I mean, Kendrick Bourne has been a stud. So, I mean, I play Kendrick Bourne. If I got to just keep an eye on that injury report.
Yeah.
I have to keep an eye on him.
No, I think that's an awesome pick.
Yeah, I have to pick. I mean, but if Jennings comes back, you have to keep an eye on that. Like, because Juwan Jennings, whenever he's played, he's had games where he's like 11 targets and stuff like that, and Kittle's still not in. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on. And on the other side, who do you have?
Bjon Robinson, Drake London, and that looks like it.
Yeah.
I at one point I wanted to say Kyle Pitts, but that was only for a moment.
Yeah, I can't.
It's just
can't.
not there, guys.
No, it's not. I mean, Bijan's the heart and soul of this team. Drake London is a dog, man.
I would rather play Tyler Algier than play Kyle Pitts. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think San Francisco can stop this outside running zone. I mean,
he is killing it.
I think he's going to run all over him. I think this is going to be a game where Bjon Robinson just dominates, and both running backs.
Running back game.
Running back game. Let's be honest. I mean, maybe Penix can hit Drake London deep like he did Monday night last week, but man, this is going to be a running game. It's
going to be a good matchup.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how the 49ers match up against the Falcons since the Bills just got shut out last week.
Yeah.
They needed that break because something was going wrong over in Buffalo, man. Last 2 games, they lost it after being undefeated the whole season.
Yeah. Because Joe was mourning the loss of Ace Frehley, he did send me something. He said, y'all, be sure to tell the world my plays of the week are Jaden Daniels, which we already highlighted. He said, besides Jonathan Taylor, of course, Javonte Williams, who is my number 4 running back this week. He said, Devonte Adams. Of course, you're going to start Devonte Adams because there's no Puka. Great choice, Joe. And Tucker Kraft. And, of course, why not start Tucker Kraft against that Cardinals?
Why not?
And he said my sits are Trevor Lawrence. Me and him disagree on that. That's a sleeper for me. All Cardinals running backs, and I could not agree with him more as I play Michael Carter. There's going to be a lot of depression this week for me. All Giants wide receivers. and Kyle Pitts. So the Kyle Pitts takes reminds me that Joe wanted to share these takes with the world.
That's it, guys.
Yep.
All right, well, I guess that's it.
All right, y'all. Listen, like, subscribe, comment, please. We still got a lot of merch we're going to give away.
We're getting closer and closer.
Yeah, that Mahomes jersey. We got these nice Smashmouth Footballers little coasters. If you'd like them, or tumblers, excuse me. Listen, and share with some friends, too. Get the love involved, all right?
Yep. All right, guys. Well, until next time, I'm Nic Tate.
All right, and I'm Chadillac. We're out.
We're out.
Smashmouth Footballers.
This ain't no regular thing.
Artlist.io.
I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, champion. The game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake
Music
up
licensing reimagined.
in the field, man of the town. You been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy.